Pepsi Prebiotic Cola in original and cherry vanilla. That Pepsi taste you love with just 30 calories and no artificial sweeteners. Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. Unbelievably Pepsi.
Welcome to Boobalicious. This podcast is about breast cancer, but not in the way you've ever heard it before.
We widen the conversation to include all things health and wellness, long after those appointments stop.
We bring expert guests and real conversations. I'm Chris, a breast cancer survivor, mom of two.
I'm Jenni, a physical therapist specializing in breast cancer.
Join us and subscribe.
Welcome back to our conversation about anxiety. If you missed the first half, give it a listen and then come on back and listen to the end. How do you keep yours in check?
I mean, the best thing for me to do is, like I've always spoken about, like I'm big into yoga or working out, but the problem is, and let's be real here, because that's what we do, is it's great. And I go in and I kind of drag myself in sometimes, and it's great in the class and I'm actually breathing throughout the day in that thing. But then, it lasts for a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
So it is like something you have to kind of just keep working throughout the day. I know I've been working with this like energy healer. Her name is Paige. She's great. We should have her on.
Mm-hmm.
But she was always like, sometimes you kind of have to put, for people on YouTube, we're doing it on video, your hand on your chest, your hand on your stomach, like if you're feeling that way, and just kind of call your energy home. Anxiety, your energy is everywhere. You don't know what to focus on first. So that's been helping. And once I feel myself in a state of panic or anxiety, I'm trying to remember to do that. For me, it might be a quick little prayer. It might be a quick little, like that's my meditation. But
that's beautiful. And I do think it's important to remind our bodies, like, okay, I'm feeling anxious right now. My body is doing all the things it would do if I just saw a saber-toothed tiger. Excuse me.
What? Wait, what?
If I just saw like a dinosaur or a saber-toothed tiger, like it's that little part of my brain is causing my heart to race, my arteries to open up, like the blood to flow, like I'm getting in that fight or flight.
Yeah.
So to remind yourself, like you said, whether it's to take that calm breathing. I had a therapist tell me once, like, just look into all four corners of a room around you. Just remind yourself, I'm safe. Let yourself know you're safe. Oh, this is anxiety. I always need to remind myself that it's okay to feel it for a little bit, because I like to oh my God, I'm feeling anxious. Must replace that with another thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll eat something. Maybe I'll watch TV. Maybe I'll doom scroll. Like I try to not, and then, it just comes back. Because I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel the anxiety. But
the doom scrolling is the worst. And I find myself doing that. Like, just kind of getting in, like even today, like we're talking about anxiety. I have so much. I think you've sensed it on our little phone call before this. And even during this, I'm like, you're saying breathe, and I'm going deep through the nose because I still feel it. Some days recently worse than others. My husband's like, well, it's a full moon out. Like you can sit on that.
Maybe.
Yeah. Mercury is in retrograde? I don't know.
Always, it feels like. Speaking of husbands, when I am in one of my anxious states, I do have to like tell my husband, hey, just so you know, I am a mess right now. I'm grouchy. I'm raging, whatever it is not directed at you, but almost like a PSA. Like, this is what's happening. Please don't poke this bear. Be a little kinder towards me.
What I do is, I'm speaking of doom scrolling. I send DMs of like other husbands talking about their crazy wives while they're in menopause. So he gets it. I'm like, I'm not the only one. And like, sometimes there's people giving like a PSA on it. Like, if your wife is crazy and having to stay away, like, so there's that.
I love that. It's good husband education.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't think people of our generation, the midlifers, we never got that information.
Correct. It wasn't talked about.
Exactly. And I know that my 17-year-old son is going to
Mhm.
be well equipped and educated when he
Oh.
marries somebody
Mhm.
about, menopause and all these things because I have an older brother. Like, I
Mhm.
don't even remember my mom going through it, which is
Right.
weird. Do
Yeah.
you remember your mother going through
I
it?
had a hysterectomy,
Mine
so
did too.
didn't have it because then she was on hormones, so
Okay,
she
so
didn't
mine
have
did
the
too, but
traditional.
mine
Yeah.
wasn't on hormones. She just had a hysterectomy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's funny.
like, it's so crazy.
But but it is important to ask for what you need in a way, right? Because
Yeah,
even if, even when your son who will have grown up with a mom who is open and about her experience, it might be different than his future wife, or like everyone needs something different in the moment, and
exactly.
being able to ask is something I've been working towards because that's not always easy. Mhm.
Waylon, sometimes I go through these, I don't know, like you said something about I think you just said something about being menopause brain. No,
Yeah.
distracted, right?
Yes.
You said what? So I definitely went through something like about a month and a half ago
Hmm.
where I'm like, you know what? I need to redo this living room and I want to repaint it this color and
Hmm.
whatever. Anyway, it turned out fabulous, I will
Oh,
say.
good.
But
Love.
I went from redoing my living room, and this
Hmm.
is all because of this distraction, to wanting to repaint the hallway. So my son was leaving one day and he goes, "Oh, mom is menopause painting
No.
again." She's menopause painting. She wants to repaint everything. I was like, "Oh my God, that's so funny that he
Oh
would."
my God, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Menopause
I just
painting.
showed you, I redid, you're like, "Oh, new pictures behind you." Yeah. I just
Yep.
redid my office too.
I like though. I like that. What I mean, you have a lot to show for that. It's
I have a creative outlet that makes me feel like it's a little bit meditative, but it's also a
Mhm.
little bit manic. So I think he sees the manic side of it.
Mhm.
And, to me, I think I'm helping myself, but I'm probably making others around me a little numb.
But that's fine because the others around you, their hormones are relatively stable, so they can tolerate it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, hey Dave, we're gonna like, and then next thing you know, I have like all these projects that we're doing together on the weekends, which I love.
Hmm.
I assume he does, but he doesn't.
I'm sure he loves something
Yeah.
though.
But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to navigate, especially being a cancer survivor going
Mhm.
through all this stuff. I think it's not a one size fits all. It's not do this and you're fixed throughout the
Right.
day.
Hmm.
That's the hard part, right?
Hmm. It's just kind of learning to like roll with it, with
Learning
the
it's like
anxiety.
changing your lifestyle because it's just going to keep showing its head
Hmm.
all
Hmm.
the time. I think that's the hard part is like, when is it going to fix? And once you think you're over the hump, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
night sweats are back. The anxiety's back. This
Yeah.
week has been tough. Yeah.
This week has been tough. I will admit, so I'm still on my same medication, anti-anxiety medication I've been on for years. But recently, and we live in California where marijuana is legal. And
Mhm.
I'll admit I've got like an edible, a small gummy that I will eat at bedtime. Like once it gets to like
So
you
many
know,
people. So many
eight,
people say
nine, like
that.
instead of having a glass of wine, because wine triggers migraines. There's a lot of stuff about alcohol that maybe, I don't know, alcohol can be sketchy for your health, considering. But yeah, a little nibble on an edible. It's been really nice. That really just
Maybe
sort of takes it down a bit.
maybe I need to get into that, but actually it's so funny because my husband's been sober, excuse me, for like 30 years. And
Mm-hmm.
so he came home the other day,
Mm-hmm.
maybe like not the other day, like a month ago, and he was just like, "Okay, well, I stopped at this like marijuana store
Oh,
for me." So my sober husband goes into like a marijuana store, doesn't tell me, and is like, "My wife's going through menopause. She can't do the hormones." So he comes back with this tincture.
oh gosh.
It's like a little oil, and I'm showing it
Yeah, go to
on
YouTube.
YouTube. Go to
Mhm.
YouTube. So I'm
Looks like
showing
nail
it
polish
on here.
almost.
It looks like nail, yeah, but it's like these tiny
Oh, I
little
see little
drops.
drops. Hmm.
And I am so sensitive. You're supposed to take like a full dropper. I take
Okay.
like 3 drops
It
under
just
my
feels like,
tongue.
yeah. Okay.
And for some reason, which I forgot that it was even in my office drawer. Thank you for reminding me. This is the only type of like CBD anything
hmm
that I've ever tried that actually works.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm a gummy person because it feels like I can't control how long or the dosage, right? But this oil has saved me. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. And kind of funny that he got it.
I think that is so sweet. Like I really,
or he's in survival mode. He's like,
whatever. I'm just in my mind, I'm just framing it as he's like, I see that my wife is struggling. What can I do to help her?
I'm taking it right now. I forgot it. I definitely need this today. Oh my God. I was telling Jenny, I'm like ready to like fold the podcast. And she's like, wait a second.
They're like, hold on. We'll
Hold
get
on.
there.
Breathe.
Yeah, take a moment. There's no saber-toothed tiger in the corner out to get you. The podcast will be fine.
Yeah.
But that's why we surround ourselves with good friends and good laughs. And
I think so. I think it's important also on the daily to be vocal about what you're going through and talk to friends and people that will get it. So I think it's just a recipe of all these different things, right?
It's not easy. And I know, honestly, I feel a little bit better having talked to you. I'm glad this was our topic today.
I know, me too. I love it. I think we're, and it's hard because then I also get anxiety about being a cancer survivor, not eating the right things all the time. Yeah. That's why I'm happy that we're also getting a little bit more into like health and recipes and stuff like that. Just the whole woman versus just cancer, because we're so much more than that.
Right. Correct. Yes. Because it's not just you and your cancer, but you're still a woman. And that's one part of what your experience is.
Yeah. I'm hoping that area can help keep me a little bit more accountable about what I'm putting in and on my body. Right.
Exactly. Yeah. And I know we've got great guests coming up too who can talk.
Yeah. With all the supplements and weight loss and healthy eating.
Nutrition,
I'm excited.
all of it. Yeah.
Excited about this little new chapter that we're adding to everything.
Yeah. Right. So
that's it, right? I think that was great. Made me feel
good.
better.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Chris. You're the
conversation is good. Just being open and honest.
Being your authentic self.
Yes. Always. All right.
We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us today on Boobalicious. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this with a breastie who needs it. And also, don't forget to support our sponsors. We donate a portion of the proceeds to a charity that supports cancer patients in need. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Feel free to DM us on Boobalicious Pod. We welcome all questions and topic suggestions.
The conversations on Boobalicious are based on personal experiences and professional insight, but they are not intended to replace your medical advice. Always consult your doctor or licensed healthcare provider for medical guidance specific to your situation. We're here to support, not prescribe. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.